Status. Why you must be increasing status to increase your testosterone? Why? Because status gives reason to increase testosterone. Remember, you need three things. You need the nutrients to create testosterone, you need the time to create testosterone, and you need the reason to create testosterone. Without any of those three things, testosterone won't be created. Okay, so status is one of the biggest reasons to create testosterone. Okay, so before we dive deeper into it, if you guys want to increase your libido, your performance in the gym, build more muscle, and just overall feel better because of a testosterone increase, hit the link in the description and I'll help you guys out. So let's get into the video. Reason. So I drew here a little hierarchy, a little, hierarchy of faces, emoji faces. And we can see at the top, it's a very happy dude. Very, very happy dude. You know why? Because he is thriving. He is thriving. He's thriving up here. You know why he's thriving up there? Because he is not in need of things like those two states I always say that humans are in. Two states. They're in either survival state or the reproductive state. They're in survival or reproductive state. The way we get them out of survival state, okay, the people that are in survival state are people here and people there. These guys are really like, I have no food, I have no water, I have no sleep, I have fucking alcohol in my system. That's these guys over here. And this is why we say we gotta focus on improving those aspects of life, improving your diet, so your body is not in this survival state of saying, hey, I need these nutrients to survive. You need to be giving yourself enough sleep, so you're not in the survival state of saying, man, I'm gonna die if I don't get enough sleep. All my bodily processes are going haywire, right? You got to get your body out of survival. So that's why you got to sleep enough, get your diet on point. And doing just those two things, diet and sleep, will get you up to this medium category. In this medium category, they have straight faces, right? They have straight faces and they're not at the peak yet. Why? Because, well, they're not the best yet. This is the state of mediocrity. Mediocrity. If you are a high testosterone young man, right, you're not going to be aiming for mediocrity. Or if you want to be a high testosterone young man, you're not going to be aiming for mediocrity. Just the thoughts of aiming for this part is a low testosterone thought, right? Low testosterone thought. Like, it's the mindset. Mindset plays a huge role. Huge role. You can actually self-delude yourself to thinking you have high testosterone. To a point. Okay? But you want to be setting the goal to be this guy. Okay? And in order to be this guy, there's little things like sunlight and shit like that. But the most important reason to get here to here is status. Okay? When you get status, you're no longer in this survival state. You're not thinking about food, you're not thinking about water, you're not thinking about sunlight, you're not thinking about exercising. No, because you're just thinking about all the resources you have. Because this guy has all the resources, and because he has all the resources in the world, he can reproduce. He can reproduce. He's in the optimal state to reproduce when he has all his survival needs met. Okay? So, now that we broke that down, how do we increase status? Okay? Remember, we do not want to be aiming for mediocrity, so we want to be aiming up here. Okay? So, to increase status, my own definition at the very least, is to increase status. It's just aiming for the top. You just aim for the top in whatever area you want. Whatever area, yeah, any area actually. Like in terms of when, for example, in terms of like you wanted to aim for the top in your physique, right? In physique wise, like, or actually we can like broaden this to health. Like if you wanted to be peak health, right? Therefore, you're working on your physique, meaning bigger muscles. Therefore, when people look at you, you're like, damn, he's putting in the work and shit. But that's also like, well, status is always in terms of other people. You guys gotta realize that, because other people, how other people perceive you. You can't be like high status in comparison to nobody, right? Like this hierarchy was in comparison to the people below them. There's no such thing as status without people, without others. So in terms of health, like when you improve your physique, right, you start having bigger muscles, more aesthetic. You start fixing your diet, and therefore like you're more energetic, right? People see this. People see this. People see this. People in the gym are like noticing that you're working hard as fuck. Like just yesterday, I I was pushing a failure. I was pushing a failure, and I was like, ah, and the freaking guy behind me went to fucking help me out and that shit. But yeah, it was a big ass guy too, and yeah, that made me feel high status. If you guys didn't know, this is a little side tangent. Test your freaking grip strength with the dynamometer. I just freaking got it. This is such a side tangent, but test your grip strength. Okay, right there it says 130. It says 130. When I was at the gym yesterday, after hitting the workout, exercise increases the testosterone acutely. That was the science. We tested the grip strength again. It was 160. That was crazy. But anyway, that's why grip strength correlates highly with testosterone. I just had like another confirmation. Okay, but yeah. So get a dynamometer and let's get back into the video. Improving your physique, improving your health. People will notice this. You know, people do, like unconsciously judge a book by its cover. If you're fat as fuck, if you're, they can see that you're walking around tired, staring at your feet when you walk past the hallway. They know you don't work out. You're a skinny ass kid that just plays. You look like a skinny ass kid that plays video game. Your status overall goes down. You can tell. You can feel the room. You can feel the room. Like read the room, bruv. Like they know that you're not doing shit. They know you're not taking care of your health, and because they know, and because your brain is saying, "Damn, I feel like an imposter," or "I feel like a loser," and because your brain thinks that, status goes down. Okay, so to improve your health. If you improve your health, other people see it. They think of you better. And because they think of you better, you think of yourself better. Therefore, your mind is thinking like you are having an increase in status. So that's only just one way. Health, in the health field. So become better looking. Like stop with the black pill shit, bruv. You can get better looking by going to the gym. Okay? Hitting the gym, fixing your diet, stop eating carbs to do all of that shit. Okay? Another one. Your finances, right? This is another area that you can be striving to improve. If you're that guy that goes to people's, like, I don't know, parties and shit, and like going out to eat and then you need somebody else to pay for you, you're gonna feel low status. Like, yes, the other person might pay for you, but because you're doing that, you're already seeing yourself as low status because you need other. Again, it's kind of like that needs. You need somebody else, and because you need somebody else, you're in this survival state. So if you can be that other guy, if you can actually be the other guy that offers that can not saying that you have to, but that can pay for another person, that has the money because you have an abundant amount of resources. As I said, the top guy has an abundant amount of resources. You will increase your status. You will feel much better about yourself. Like, your brain will say, "Oh shit, yeah, I can definitely pay, and it won't dent my bank account at all." Right? Having that already evidence to back up that, yeah, you have the money to provide for other people, and because you can provide for other people through money in some way, your status will increase. So striving to increase the amount of money basically will increase your amount of status. Okay, so I hopefully this is digging into your brains. Okay, so this next part, I wanted to talk about what specifically should we focus on, because there's a lot of different areas you could be at the top of your game, right? You could be the top in your finances, in your health, but also in the in like a social situation, like you're the life of the party type shit. There's a lot of different areas. I can't help you with over this video because I don't know your current situation, but I'm just gonna give you the general principle when it comes to where you put your focus in. Okay, so here's focus. Right? So let's say you wanted to be the best in all areas. More specifically, you wanted, one of those areas is physique. You wanted to improve your physique to be top notch, right? Another one would be your finances. You wanted to improve your finances to be the best that it could ever be, to make $100,000 a month. The next one, maybe diet, right? Because yes, to wanting to improve physique, but there's also the diet part about it. Improving my diet is gonna take a lot of soul crushing efforts to do. Another one, you want it to be the life of the party, right? You want other people to see you as that charismatic person, so therefore you're also putting some energy into doing that. Another one, another thing that can probably help with my finances is starting another side hustle like drop shipping. So I'll probably do some drop shipping. Another one I could do to increase my status, what could it be? I could, probably be the guy that takes people, schedules events with the friends, with the boys, so that they know that I'm the one doing it for everybody. So I could do that. Another one would be what's another one I could do to increase my status? Well, I could lead a I don't know, a church or a donation thing. Lead something in, like, be a like a student officer in my school or university, right? I could do that. Or I could actually be making YouTube videos. If I make YouTube videos and increase the amount of subscribers I have, more subscribers basically means more status. So I could do that. Oh, well, I could also be on Instagram and increase my Instagram followers and shit. Okay? And see, you can kind of see where I was going with this. You have so many different focuses to increase your status, right? And it's all enough. It's very short arrows, as you can see. Your attention goes, your focus goes to so many different areas of life. And remember, to be at the top, you have to be the best. So do you think you can be the best in 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, well, just make it look like this, 10. In 10 different areas, let me just forget it. In 10 different areas, you think you can be the best in 10 different areas? No. No. So what you have to do to be the best is to focus your attention into a very minor, very few things, right? And if you want actually the best result, you would actually just focus it on one thing. Why? Because let's say, see, I don't know how long were those lines? One, or like a finger long. Because if you took those lines and focused it on this one area, and we said this one area was fitness, and took all of those lines, it'd probably go like this. Oh shit, it's off the screen. It'd probably go like that. Let me just, let's just make it so it's on the screen. Okay. It'd probably go like this. Okay? So all those different areas of focus will make it so that you get a lot of progress in one area. And because you're making a lot of progress in one area, you're making a lot of gains. You're increasing your status that much. So in my recommendation, you should be if you're gonna be increasing your status, and if you want to, if you're debating on what to do to increase your status, you have to just focus on one. Focus on one area. Focus on one, because when you focus on one, you put more energy in that one, and because you put more energy in that, it's that much easier to be the best. And when you're the best, you become high. You have higher testosterone, higher amounts of, and because you have higher testosterone, you have higher libido, higher everything, muscle mass, and all of that shit. So, more of the story, dial in on one thing if you want to increase the amount of progress you make in it. Okay? Dial in on one thing. I mean, and if that's too hard, maybe you just gotta take the L and maybe focus on maybe 3 different things, but it's longer than the other ones. And you just gotta make the sacrifice, knowing that you probably won't be where. It's all about sacrifice, because you're putting energy in 3 different areas, right? Or in 10 different areas. If you cut it down to 3, you're sacrificing what you could have made with focusing on one. Okay? It's just an answer of, are you willing to make that sacrifice? Okay? Think about the other areas that you were giving attention to. Think about, are you willing to sacrifice this? If yes, erase it. Stop putting your focus there. Are you willing to sacrifice, going out to parties so you can be the life of the party? Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice that. Are you willing to sacrifice, birthdays and shit like that? Yes, I'm willing to sacrifice that. Are you willing to sacrifice growing on Instagram? Yes, I'm willing to sacrifice that. Because life is about sacrifice. You have to sacrifice in order to make any progress. That's okay. And if there's a few things you can't sacrifice, that you just can't put yourself, then that's it. You just gotta realize that having 3 different things, you're sacrificing this growth that could have been like this. Okay, so that's a pretty long video. I apologize for it being too long. But yeah, so in the description down below is my 1-to-1 help So if you want me to help you increase testosterone, give you actual feedback, to increasing stuff like status, hit the first link in the description down below right now. Okay? I'll see you guys in another video. Deuces.